Okay, so you were fleeing. You flew up. That's fast into sleep. Where am I? You went through a series of tunnels. Met Khoshekh's mom. Khoshekh told you where they were. Oh, I already had some dice out. Where'd they go? And so do you remember the demon? And you guys come over here. Oh, where is Bubbles? Is Bubbles trying? Right behind you. You run up and you see. Do I need to show you what it looks like again? You remember? I have it right here.
And I'm going to say.
It looks like a centipede. The demon. Okay. Hang on. All right. I'm ready now. Okay, so the demon sees you, and he's like, "Oh, hello, what's your name? Nice to meet you. Oh, I know, I'm big fans. Very nice to meet you, very nice. Hi, I'm Hettish." She puts out one of her arms. I guess you're in front, so he puts out to you. And then she proceeds down to everyone. Nice. Well, welcome. Good to see you all. I have to say, I've never met you before, and what you've done is, I know it's unsung, but it's a worthy cause.
Thank you.
Oh, no problem at all. What are your names?
Alice.
Milton.
Khoshekh. This is Bubbles.
Oh, hello, Bubbles. So the Shaper bends down to greet Bubbles. She says, "Oh, I remember this one. Yes. She used to run around in the tunnels."
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Did you live near here?
No.
Did you spend time in the tunnels here? Have you met Guilford?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say hello to Guilford in Infernal.
Guilford doesn't notice. Guilford doesn't understand. Guilford's not very smart. So Hettish says, "So what are you doing here? All the way out here at my little house out by the sea?"
We're wanted.
Wanted? What? Oh, of course you're wanted. Of course, I should have guessed. But what are you doing here in the Infernal Plane? Oh yeah, Falmir's here too, by the way. He basically hasn't done anything.
Yeah, we're actually here by mistake. Do you know how to get back to the material plane from here?
Oh, get back to the material plane. Oh, if I could go to the material plane, things would be different. I'm not sure I know anything about. Right around then, roll some dice.
17.
You two see over the road. You see a light starting to rise up.
So,
Is it the sun?
You see something glowing coming toward you.
I think that Azrael is after us.
Well, yes, of course, Azrael will be. And then let's roll for Hettish.
Who's Azrael?
Azrael is the name of the Panopticon. Oh, of course, Azrael will be after you. And Hettish is like, shit! Because Hettish now sees, as it's coming much closer.
Have I noticed anything yet?
Roll a die again if you want. Let's roll for Bubbles. Roll for Bubbles.
Roll for Bubbles. Bubbles is smarter than I am.
Bubbles
13.
notices. Bubbles at least notices something's going on. Now, flying above, you can see a very recognizable figure. Legs hanging down lithely. Its metal wings stretched out along its back. Its helmet, from which light glows. Its sword held at its side. Gliding.
18.
You have no idea what it is! You guys both know this is an Ishim angel. Basically just an angel, as far as you're concerned.
Look, an angel.
Anyway, Hettish has
okay.
noticed by this
Great.
point. So, let us currently, since I'm going to try this game, let's see if this works. Hopefully it doesn't make us go too long. Let's roll initiative.
Okay.
Great. Okay,
15.
and I gotta roll for Hettish too. Hettish rolled 1, so Hettish was like, shit, and the guy just didn't do anything. So, no, you go first. Remember your order. You go
The
first.
Panopticon was a sphere,
Yeah, the Panopticon is a sphere.
and Azrael
Is the Panopticon.
and is
That's
not
not
an
Azrael.
angel. Not okay.
And Azrael is an angel. If you want to know the details, the Panopticon is not coming at you. The Panopticon is an Elohim, this is an Ishim. They are different, but it's still bad.
I'm going to cast sleep on it.
Sleep, so to resist sleep, you would probably need wisdom, right?
Yep, that makes sense.
And I'll roll a die. It doesn't work. So the way rounds work, it's supposed to be kind of simultaneous. Each round is like a couple seconds, 10 seconds or something. So let's do Khoshekh. You've heard stories, and you want to not be seen.
Okay, so is there anywhere around me that I can hide?
You see, like, this rock, you might be able to kind of hide under it, like it kind of comes up. Alright, so you're trying it.
Alan also wants to hide.
You are hiding real well. Do you want to look for a hiding place first, or after? You can just look now. Yeah, you're alright. Falmir. I should go for Falmir, because now this is important. Falmir probably goes right now. Falmir's like, oh, you guys are hiding under there. He's going to try to get in. I think he fits. You guys are all hiding under the rock.
I'm going to die.
And now...
You'll be fine.
Now, it's the angel's
I'm
turn,
too
I think?
young to
Okay.
die.
And then the Shaper's turn. So the angel moves... It's over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
So it's there.
Okay.
And that's going to take a pulse action, so it can't do anything else. And now
Hello.
the Shaper...
Alright.
Oh, let's roll for the bug. Let's see the bug does. Bug does see something. Okay, the bug runs. And now, finally, the Shaper has a turn. Shaper's going to try to grab Alice. That doesn't count. Well, it fell on my crotch. All right, it works. The Shaper grabs Alice and runs as fast as it can, which is fast enough, I think, in there. So let's see. Now, I think the initiative stays the same, so we just go again. Oh, you can cast Obscuring Mist if you want. Oh, wait, no, sorry. I did forget something. The angel did notice you'd hit it.
Yeah.
So when the angel comes over, the angel makes like a sound, and it moves faster. It was actually moving slower before, so when it rushed over here, now it's sort of got its sword outstretched, and it's looking down. So what are you going to try to do? Cast a Shrouding Mist? Yeah. Did you do it yet?
Shrouding Mist.
Shrouding Mist.
16.
Alright, it works. The angel traces where it thought it saw something, and it sees in the hole there Alice. So the Shaper Demon very quietly starts to mumble something under his breath between its two larger hands in the front, creates a small golden orb, carefully peeks out, goes like, with a little spell, the little beam shoots out and hits the angel. The angel stops. Flies away. We're out of combat now. Hettish comes out. Did it work? Is he gone?
Looks like it.
Woo! That has never worked before. Very happy that worked. Ooh, well, I mean, it has worked before, but not in that much of a time constraint. Okay. Whew. You guys want to come inside?
Yes. What was that? What did you do?
Over the years, I've picked up a little bit of angelic magic. It's worked sometimes, not always, but it managed to think that I was not a demon, and that I was giving it instructions that were ones I wanted to listen to. You guys gonna come in? Anyone not coming in? You willing to die for any reason?
Bubbles is gonna sniff for food.
You are now
14.
in a cave.
Does she find any food?
Oh yeah, she finds food, but it's demon. But she eats demon, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Is she thirsty for phlogiston? She could go drink at the potion.
That is weird. They drink what they're made of?
Yeah. You drink water?
He raises a good point.
I do raise. I always raise a good
You
points.
win.
Palmer's like, ooh.
10.
18.
Yeah, Bubbles takes a drink. So.
This isn't for Bubbles succeeding to
Um,
drink. It's a given that she can drink.
Oh, what is that?
This is for
Looking.
looking check.
I thought you always roll for bubbles for nothing. So it's very dark in this cave.
Yeah.
There is no real natural lighting other than glowing coming from various things in the room. There's just walls and different gadgets and devices. There's lots of larger pieces of equipment. Some of it is metal, some of it is organic. There's like things that kind of roughly resemble tables, but no real. It's mostly just kind of filled with crap, essentially. So you come in. Do you want to steal anything, Dana? Do you want me to tell you more details?
Yes, I do.
There's like a pile of little spheres. They've got like a almost a soccer ball pattern on them, and they've got the glow on the middle. There is a like a metal shield that's rather intact. It's sort of sitting there. A small golden dagger and a it's like a long. It looks like a gun basically. It's like this big.
I'm going to ask what the spheres are.
Oh, it's so perfect of you to pick the one I made up on the spot. So anyway, Hettish, as you come in, welcome, make yourselves at home, I'd get you food, but I don't think I have anything you could eat. Except, you, what's your name again?
Khoshekh.
Oh, Khoshekh! Like Khoshekh Mill. Oh, of course, that makes so much sense. It all fits together now.
Does it?
I'm a huge fan of your mother. She's a bit extreme for me at times, but
She's nice. She's nice.
I'm sure she is in person. Politically, I mean, I support her cause, but the it's a bit more violent than what I would, at least at this stage in the revolution. And now you want to ask a question?
What are these spheres?
Ah, the spheres. Yes, these things I've been working on. Here, I'll show you. No, I probably shouldn't show you here. They're explosives, of course, but useful because they damage anyone who isn't a demon. But a demon, of course, is full of phlogiston. It will actually heal them if it works, which it might not. But probably will. I don't know. I haven't tried it in a while. Haven't had time.
I have a sphere.
Well, that's lovely, isn't it? She doesn't know how to respond to him because he's weird. Oh yeah, there's another thing in this room, probably some of you have noticed, which is in the corner over here. Oh, and the nut.
Trent.
One more thing that you noticed, it's not Trent. So you guys noticed this, and not only noticed this, right there, it's a six-legged, radial-shaped thing, very short on its body, but coming out of the center of its body is a very tall spine. And it's sort of kind of maneuvering to sit down. You probably don't know what it is. You recognize it as a demon, but
19.
you're not familiar enough with demons in particular to know what it is.
18.
You know that it is a demon used for transmitting signals. It is called, since you rolled an 18, a twint, or karaya.
Which is the hell speak?
A karaya.
A karaya?
Oh, you see my karaya, yes! Adorable little thing, isn't it? Not really much use for it anymore now that the army's basically disbanded, but I still keep her around. She kind of strokes the
fine.
So, what can I do for you? You've done so much for our cause in the past. I have to do something.
Do I know what she's talking about? Like what this...
You can roll a die if you
I do
want.
not remember if we've talked about a revolution.
You have
before.
absolutely no idea what she's talking about.
19?
Yeah, you have absolutely no idea what she's talking about.
Wow, okay.
You also have absolutely no idea what she's talking about. You still have no idea what she's talking about. You didn't roll a critical fail, so you have no idea what she's talking about.
What's this golden armor thing here?
Oh, you want to see my big project? Okay, come on. So you guys say, come on, walk over here. This is how I've learned all those things that I've been learning that I used earlier today, if you saw. This is Thomas. I'm not sure I want to turn him on right now. You come closer and you see the figure that looks rather similar to the one that chased you before, except many parts of it are damaged, and more parts of it still are replaced with like a red, organic sort of mush, and it's sort of hanging limp-like. Its wings are tattered, and it doesn't have a sword or anything. So, Thomas is my attempt at trying to combine the two magics of heaven and hell together. It's kind of working, almost. First tries, difficult.
I'm gonna go poke it.
Are you saying this, or are you going to go poke it?
I'm going to go poke
Okay, roll a die to go poke it.
Why? I can walk. 1.
No, you can't.
You go poke it, and you fall on it. Where'd my die go? Oh, it's in here. 3. Yeah, you fall and you knock over, and Thomas falls on you. Thomas actually could hurt you a little bit. Thomas is actually incredibly heavy. You're gonna take 1 point of damage, I think. Hettish is like, oh dear, are you okay? sorry.
No.
Hettish goes to lift it up with many of her arms. Sorry, I guess he's not very well secured. Okay, just stand back a little bit. He's not, sorry, I forget. He's not quite in commission at the moment. Had him running around a bit, but they get suspicious. Anyway, so what are you doing all the way out here? What can I help you? Are you in trouble or anything like that? You certainly have people chasing after you.
We have to be careful. So, how much do you know?
What? Well, I know all about you. I figure. Of course, your names were never given, but the descriptions match you perfectly. There's 2 short people. There's a demon, a demon, Crack's demon.
Is that Bubbles?
That's your species.
Oh. What's Bubbles?
Bubbles is, no, she would not say crack. She would say, oh, this is the word? Creorgro. Efkinitos or Kanik. Kanik is the name that's easier to say. I'm going to probably say the ones that are easier to say than not the ones that are in demonic. Cracks and Kanik are in Old English, or Old Antaran. And that hooded figure. Notice, where did the hooded figure go? It was outside just a second ago.
Can you tell us what you know about what we've done?
Well, it's a little bit legendary in our circle, but...
Wait, is Falmer still here?
Falmer is here. Falmer's like, I don't know, he's messing with them. Let's see what he's doing.
Okay.
15. He's doing 15. Well, you all know, of course you know, Morris Stenton, the CEO of Alchemical Unlimited. Well, his report, which was dismissed by the public, of sabotage and intimidation, I guess you could call it, well, we believe that it happened, and the people that he purported match your description, so I assume you're the ones who did it. So, Morris Stenton and Alchemical Unlimited are,
Who's that?
of course, huge oppressors of the demon kind. Roll a knowledge check on Morris Stenton. Yeah, you've met Morris Stenton. He's the guy who shouts a lot. He was in Endelbaum's office twice. Once you wouldn't remember. Once he was in the meeting that you walked in on.
He told Endelbaum to stop sending his goons.
Yeah.
Is this the hooded figure you're talking about? I show her the photograph of the hooded guy.
Yes, that's the one. Yep. That's definitely. Well, I don't know. He just said he saw a hooded figure, but it was gray, and no arms, which is kind of weird for a hooded figure. So yeah, that's basically the one.
He's a strange one.
Anyway, what can I do for you?
What was the city we were headed for?
Oh, you were headed to Revellac. You were in New Cathedral. It's a gray area. They're technically the same city.
Is Revellac safe for us to be?
I don't know. Revellac. It might be a good idea for you actually to lay low now if you're being hunted by the paladins. You probably say heaven. If you're being hunted by the angels, probably best to stay here. I'm sorry with you two though, you 3, because I don't think I have any food for organic whatever it is you are.
What do I know about heaven?
Heaven is the plane where holy magic is from and aliens and angels are from. Oh, you've heard that if you follow the paladin faith, when you die, you will be reborn essentially in heaven, in the holy plane, or whatever you want to call it.
Hettish.
Yes?
We're trying to go to Dungaldur.
At that moment, you hear a bunch of shouting coming from outside.
2.
Well,
You don't hear shit, and you two hear...
Do you say you don't hear shit, or you only hear shit?
Shit! No, that's not what you hear. Good thing you don't have to censor anything. You hear 2 voices One of them is just a loud male voice, and the other one is a male voice that is very deep. One of them sounds like a demon. You would know that. Yeah, the lower, gruffer one is a demon.
Are there male demons?
Okay,
like,
first
why
of all,
do we bother with gender if there
here's
is
what
no
I will tell
male?
you. First of all, Hettish, I don't know if you think I'm trying to do a female voice, but Hettish's voice doesn't necessarily sound particularly female. Demons don't necessarily have voices that sound
His
female.
voice sounds British.
Also, all angels are male, in case you didn't know that. Not all angels have male voices.
Okay, why are we bothering with gender if there's only one?
I would say that probably angels and demons would find it offensive to be called it, but whatever. Hettish's like, oh dear, what's that? Here, hang on. Hettish walks outside to go see what it is. Anyone gonna follow Hettish?
Yes.
No, I'm staying.
I'm staying back.
You can see up on the cliff on the other side of the road, there is... You can hear stuff fine. Oh, you see everything. And you're pretty good too.
Why
Okay.
would you see anything? You're in the cave.
Oh, you can't see anything. Sorry, for some reason I thought she was out of the cave. So there are two paladins here, and there's a roadblock on the road here. Now, parked right in front of the road, there is a, let's see, it's just like a sedan car, like just a white sedan or something. Behind it, there are 3 trucks. They are red with some sort of generic shipping logo on them. The driver of the car is same species as Kathryn, as Khoshekh. The driver of the car is standing outside the car with the car parked, shouting at a man, an old man. He has gray hair, he's pale, and he's wearing a black military uniform. He also has a comb over. And you got a 19 on seeing things. So you can see that behind the man is a man in a cyan blue and yellow, I think were the colors. Oh, I think I wrote it down.
Tracksuit?
Tracksuit and shorts.
Do we recognize that?
You can't see him
I
because you can't
would
see
if
from
I-
here. You recognize Ernest Endelbaum
Yeah.
out there. The driver's like, I have other clients, I can't wait here all the time. And Endelbaum's like, please, just give us a little bit of time, we'll get through, don't worry. And these two are having their shouting conversation, while this person in the military uniform is talking to the guards saying, for heaven's sake, you people, I am the field marshal. I have authority over you. We should be able to go through this bridge. And they're like, sorry. Like, nope. Our orders still will not let anyone through this bridge from the Archbishop, military, paladins. You know how it is, doing these hand motions.
Okay, I hear Endelbaum, so I like go out.
And Hettish is like, oh, it's a field marshal. Endelbaum is calm down the driver a little bit, just like, well, just give us 2 more minutes and we'll be done. Endelbaum comes over and says, is there anything that we can do to get through here? We really have to get through. We're not allowed to let anyone through at all, on the orders of the Archbishop. And field marshals don't matter. It's the, you know how it is. So there's a little bit of silence. The field marshal is sort of like red in the face. He's one of those people who gets red in the face very easily. But he's really red in the face. And Endelbaum just kind of looks sad for a bit. And he's like, fine, whatever, fine. You don't really see anything. You two both hear a little weird sound. Like a little sound. Just like something you can't quite
Static.
place. Just a weird little crinkling sound. And then
Let me check spiders.
one of the guards suddenly goes, ow! He's like, what? He's like, what's that? Suddenly, he sort of, you can go. And he starts to move the barrier. And the other guard's like, hey, what are you doing? Ow! And he goes, ah. And then he starts moving the barrier, and both of them move the barrier apart. And Mom's like, get back in the car. And they all go back in the car, and they drive. And the 3 trucks come through, and these guys shut the gates again.
I want to tell him that we're here and that we want to get out of here. Do you have his phone number?
I think so.
Call him.
So all of a sudden, Hettish is like, whoa, wait. What's going on? Do you know this person?
The tracksuit guy.
Who is that? What is he doing with the field marshal, and why are they going to the seat of Abaddon?
What's this?
The what?
What?
I don't know this, right?
No. You know, I think Nanad does know this. I think Nanad's the only one who knows this.
Alice.
Because this is a geography question. Alice knows that from where they are here, this is in the north of Orcus Isle. Up here is the Bone Wastes, and in a fortress that is that was heavily guarded by paladins, at least as controlled by paladins, is Baal.
Is what?
Baal, the god of hell.
I think Endelbaum is going to see God.
What does that mean, Alice?
Is he dying?
Your weird friend is right. That is where Baal's palace is, or was at least.
Bubble.
I don't like looks at this at all. It's a field marshal of the army, of the Antaran army, of your army. No, sorry, I mean of the enemy. You're on our side. That is really concerning.
Wait, so Endelbaum was with who?
Endelbaum was with the field marshal
with the field
and an
marshal,
Uber driver. So who's the other man? Who's the man in the tracksuit? You know him?
He's just some kid.
And where is the hooded?
Would I be keeping up this lie that we know what's going on? I don't know if there's some misunderstanding, but we might not be who you think we are. We work for the man in the tracksuit. His name is Endelbaum.
I work for the man in the tracksuit.
I don't know why he's here. I don't know what he's doing.
Who is he? What does he do?
He's in charge of a company, but
What does he do?
from what it looks like, he's against the person who you mentioned before, Stenton.
Okay, maybe there's something there. I don't know, but I don't like the looks of this. We need to get over there, see what we're doing. So Hettish starts to head to the water.
You mentioned this hooded figure. Recently, I'm not sure what it was, but there was a hooded figure that said my name.
Huh?
I don't know what that was, but you seemed...
Oh, I saw that on the news! Yes, that was terrifying.
Do you know what it was?
No idea.
Has
Sorry.
it been used?
Is that the same hooded... That's a different hooded figure than the one you
I don't
think
know.
that we...
I saw.
What do you think we
There was a
are
hooded figure
exactly?
outside. When you first arrived, there were the four of you and the hooded figure and the dog.
Alex, did you see a hooded figure?
I do not remember seeing a hooded figure.
Look, we don't have time. He must have run off.
I
Maybe
think...
we don't have time.
Because we need to follow him.
Yeah.
It's a free action.
Story. Hettish just goes in the water.
Carry me onions.
Onions.
Alice, I can't do that. Hettish, I can't follow you.
Let's say Hettish is gone for about 15 seconds. So, what would you do in 15 seconds of Hettish being underwater?
Underwater.
Underwater, yes. Because Hettish, remember, if she lies down, she's basically flat. Because she's making the centipede, so she just goes.
Oh, yeah,
Underwater.
yeah,
I'm just
okay.
gonna stare at her for 15 seconds. I don't think I'd react.
Yeah, I'd be like,
And then Hettish comes
Guys.
back out. This might be a bit uncomfortable, but I think we can get over there if we try this.
Swim? I can't
So-
swim very well.
is this water or is it like some weird
It is not water.
hell fluid?
Oh no, I am
Also,
proficient
if
in
you consider,
swimming.
do you want to swim?
Never
Oh,
mind,
wait,
I
is it
can
flawed to
swim.
swim?
Are you going to try to swim?
No.
Okay.
It isn't
Not
flawed to
unless I
swim, right?
need to.
Okay, this is going to be comfortable. You definitely don't want to fall in, especially you, Khoshekh. This water isn't really configured. It may dissolve you. Of course, it'll just burn you alive.
Me? It'll dissolve me?
It knows me, but it doesn't know you necessarily.
I'm gonna say
So,
hello to the water.
I recommend you stand near
Hello.
the center to try to keep balance, but it should be sturdy enough to carry us all.
What is that?
It is a large scorpion-like creature that surfaces as a rather flat back.
I'm gonna get on it. I'm
Alright, I
gonna
get
say
on it
hello.
too. I get on it too.
Alright.
Do I need to shrink anyone?
You might want to shrink somebody, yeah.
Who?
Probably Khoshekh, she's the biggest. I think you're
Bubbles
bigger
like-
than Bubbles. Bubbles is still a hellhound. You're pretty dang big. You can shrink item. Give it a shot. You've got spells.
I don't know what you said there.
Give it a shot, you have spells.
I want
Spells.
small bubbles.
I don't think it shrinks them that much.
Good idea. I will shrink Bubbles. Half
Are you going to
the size.
ask
Half
Kash-
the
Khoshekh
size?
before you shrink Bubbles?
No, don't shrink Bubbles.
We won't all fit.
No.
Do you want me to shrink you instead?
yourself.
I'm already small. I
No,
don't
you're
need to be shrunk.
not.
We're going to shrink bubbles.
I'll meet you on the other side.
Okay, I just do it.
If you can't make her big again, I
she'll
will
get
hit
big
her.
again.
I will
she'll get-
beat you up.
Remember, what's her name? Kelly?
Kelly. But then she
Remember
died.
Kelly? Remember Kelly? She got bigger.
She,
Before
she
died.
did get small. She was small on the subway.
Remember, we saved her life that way.
Okay.
And then
I'm just gonna
but
skip
that's
ahead.
Unrelated.
This works. We are now on the other side. The road kind of just sort of ends here. So this is a staircase, this is a staircase, and these are big
Did you
garage
think
doors.
about that?
And this is a large metal scaffolding built around a very ancient looking and spiny structure.
Do I know any prayers
there's-
to this
there's-
god?
Okay, she's getting bigger now.
The Uber's gone because it drove off. You guys have probably
Uber?
gotten off right
Yes.
here. You see probably about 2 people unloading things from this truck. Very large mechanical components. First of all, the terrain you're in now is very different. The ground is basically gray and desiccated. And there are many structures that look like figures of sorts, different alien shapes that are frozen and like skeletal. So what you all notice is that these people walk back and forth relatively, about as long as you expect this to take. Every time one of these people leaves the door, when he gets like about 10 feet away from the door, he goes like this. And then he keeps walking. You guys are all here. I'm going to roll some dice. Oh, what you know?
No,
You
what
can
they're
see
doing.
in the people walking away
Assuming
a
they're, like, praying
small
or something.
object embedded in the back of the neck.
I'm gonna tell them. I
Oh.
think they're being controlled by something.
Um,
I think
was
it's
it both of them?
Endelbaum.
Why would it be Endelbaum?
I don't like Endelbaum.
Why?
So first off, neither of them see you yet. Hettish has surfaced, but I'll let you guys do stuff before I make Hettish do anything.
Endelbaum took my stuff.
She's so petty. Hettish is like, okay, I don't think they've seen us. Perhaps we can get into the building. You see the stairs there? I think they lead to a viewing platform. And they'll be able to get down from there, we'll always be able to see what he's doing. Let's try to sneak.
Can I ask a funny question?
Yeah.
Do I know how old Endelbaum is?
Has he ever asked him?
Yes.
You don't know how old Endelbaum is.
How old does he look?
How old is he look? He looks like he's in his 20s.
Whoa.
Late 20s.
Yeah.
He's young, he's very young.
Whoa.
If you check like his driver's license, you probably
I
find...
have his wallet. I had his wallet for a while. I still have his wallet. I'm gonna check his driver's license.
So if you check his driver's
if this is
license,
something they should know. You
you
can write
will
it down
find
and show
that
it to
he
me.
is 80.
Okay.
Let me roll for the
Got, like,
guys.
7?
One of them rolled a 20. This guy's like, oh, hey, you guys work for Endelbaum, right? Yeah, he's in there setting up. Did he ask for you? Did he call for you?
Yes, he just did.
Before
I'm gonna.
you can do much,
What?
though,
Yeah.
Hettish, like, spits at him. Hettish, like, jumps at him and tackles him to the ground really, really fast. By the time Hettish is away from the thing, he is, like, woven into the ground and there's, like, webbing over his... Like, not
Is he
webbing, but, like,
alive?
red stuff over his mouth. He is conscious and unhappy.
Hettish, why did you do that?
He saw us.
But
Good job, Hettish.
All right, quickly, we can go up these stairs.
Okay.
Let's go up the stairs.
Should we kill him?
No, Khoshekh, just keep going. Keep going.
But
I don't know what's going on.
His
Just keep
friend's
going.
gonna notice.
We don't
so we
have
can't
time.
hide the body.
In more ways
Alex is
than
right, we don't
one.
have time.
All right, so now you're at the viewing platform.
What do we see?
I
Oh!
Nothing.
I critically fail.
You.
I don't know. how
20.
You critically succeed.
Whoa!
10. I'm right in the middle.
Show him to the camera, ladies and gentlemen.
There you go. We got a one over
I have
here.
no idea what to do right now.
Chris goes blind.
No, I don't go. I miss-see.
I
That's what I
walk
that's-
in front of him.
I see something wrong usually,
What do you see?
but you see everything perfectly, and you just kind of.
You see heaven, and you're like, oh.
But I have to make it believable though what you see wrong. Okay, so I'm going to tell you
I see
what.
Khoshekh's mom.
Since you see it perfectly, I'm going to tell you what you see
You're
because you're rolling 10, but
racist.
everything's
They
in
don't
plain
all look
sight.
the same.
I'm going to come up with something extra for Khoshekh to see, and I'm going to come up with something
Wrong
for Milton to see. But let me tell you what you really see, and then maybe
Yeah.
you guys can work with me on this.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, roll some knowledge checks to see what you expect to see. Because you guys have
17.
heard that it's Baal,
15.
so none of you are surprised to see what you see.
Except me. I'm surprised that I
Do
don't
you
see what I'm
worship
supposed
him?
to
Yeah, because
see.
you don't see it. You don't worship Baal. You're more of an agnostic Satanist.
I have my reasons.
So what you see inside, so you've gone into the scaffolding, and there's like a hole, so now you're inside this sort of organic,
I'm a biomancer. I
very
worship
decrepit structure. And inside that structure, there is at the very center a throne, and it sits roughly facing that entrance. And in the throne is a skeleton of the same kind of demon that Khoshekh is. When a demon dies and the magic leaves their body, their exoskeleton turns white. So it looks skeletal,
Oh.
but it's really just a demon with nothing inside.
It's like a husk.
Husk. And inside of the husk, the bleached white
Thanks,
husk
alchemy.
that sits maybe with something on its head, and inside it and in this area surrounding it is a large mass of tentacles. You don't see a body of any sort. Some of them may branch, but some of them, which are smaller, go up inside and make up the inside of the skeleton so that it stays together. And it sits sort of like this in the throne, kind of moving slightly, with the twitching with the tentacles. And the tentacles roughly twitch and squirm. What also everyone sees is that the people are loading in very large pieces of equipment that they're assembling. Very
What kinds?
intricate,
Like metals?
unrecognizable even to your 20. They are very spindly and have many like tubes and talons and like metal strings and things. And there's like one here, one here, one here. They're being set up in a big ring. Who rolled the 20? You rolled the 20. I can't think of what you would see extra. you see Endelbaum right outside the door. You missee this. So you think that it's like a swarm of insects in there. Just like tons of little
Bees?
tiny things just kind of quivering together. And like the skeleton's not dead. It's just like a white demon.
Okay.
Alright. Hettish comes over here. Hettish is very, very silent.
Hettish?
Yes? Be very quiet.
Hettish, why are there insects?
No insects here.
Oh, okay.
This is your god, our god.
Can I have it?
How many fingers?
No.
5, okay. 4.
that's all she says. Can I have him?
Oh.
She's like, no. Might want to roll some hide checks.
Dude, you don't know how great I am
4.
at hiding. Then rolls
Well,
a 2.
luckily no one's paying attention.
I have
Yeah, okay,
plus
we're on
7.
fire.
So the
though,
people
I
are
have
still
a 9,
setting up
actually.
things, so they're making a lot of
Nothing.
noise. And at this point, Endelbaum walks in here, and he walks up toward Baal. And Baal, with his skeleton puppet enthroned, basically doesn't move. Like the mouth of the skeleton may move, but not in sync with the voice. He says, "You cannot defeat me. I am Baal. I am the god of this world. I rule. I will rule." Endelbaum's like, "Oh, it's alright. Oh, calm down, calm down." Endelbaum walks up. Endelbaum steps upon the tentacles. And Baal just keeps going on. "I am the ruler of hell. I will destroy the heavens. I will..." Endelbaum's like, "Shh, shh, shh. It's okay. It's okay. I am the greatest ruler." Yes, yes, it's true. You were a great god. is very true. You will go down in history as one of the most amazing creatures to ever exist. Baal just sort of keeps going and is sort of, I am the ruler of hell, I am the... Yes, I know. And that is, you will be remembered for that. That is what you'll be remembered for, not this. You did so well. You won so many conflicts against the heavens. You have done so much in your life, and we will never forget that. You cannot forget that. You will not defeat me. I will live eternal. Oh, come now. You know everything has to end. Now, you don't have to look at it. Whether or not a story has a happy ending depends on where you end the story, right? And you've had so many victories, and that is what you will live down in history for. That is what people remember you for. That is what you must focus on. And understand that everyone has their time. Everyone has their time. And by this point, Endelbaum has gotten really close and is sitting right next to the skeleton and has his arm around the skeleton. I would do so much more. Yes, I know, we all wish we could do more. We all wish we could do more, but we take what is given to us in life, and you were given so much, and you've had such a good life. Baal, stop speaking for a bit. Roll some motive text here. Sense motive.
1.
Oh, you think that Baal is like super powerful and strong and is gonna blow everything up.
Why am I so stupid all the time?
Because you can't see, you need glasses. Maybe you left your glasses behind. Roll sense motives on Endelbaum too, actually.
14 plus 7 again, 21.
16.
Oh my god, 21?
I'm supposed to be smart.
You are supposed to be smart.
I'm supposed to be not
It's like
terribly.
one of those, it's like Wallace and Gromit, where he's like a genius, but he never can do anything right. You notice that Endelbaum means what he says. Do you want to know about Baal more? The story of Baal? There are many demon lords on the planet. Baal was the most powerful. The other demon lords used their demon armies as sort of mercenaries. Baal was the one who tried to attack heaven.
Okay.
Baal has many wars with heaven, many times, and the last war with heaven was the Great War, where he enlisted the help of humans of Midland Isle, and the wars waged mainly on Earth, on Materium, and they lost. And ever since
how
then,
long ago
paladins
was that?
have controlled basically all of Baal's territory.
How long ago was that?
It was about 80 years ago or so.
Do I worship Baal?
If you're religious, you do. But you're not that religious, I don't think. You know that he basically controls you. He's the reason why you're still alive. So he lost that war. That's why paladins control all this area, since as long as you can remember. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a truce between heaven and hell right now. So there's no current fighting. Yes, so anyway, Baal stops speaking for a little bit. And the thing he mutters finally is, I'm scared. And, of course, Endelbaum's like, no, I know it's okay. I know it's hard. But just be strong. Be strong. One of the guys comes in and is like, Mr. Endelbaum, we're done. He's like, all right, good.
Thanks.
Baal, are you ready? Do it.
Should we stop this?
By the way, Hettish is gone right now. You want to roll to see whether or not you noticed that earlier?
2. Ugh.
17.
I can't roll.
You can't roll at all.
Roll less.
Like a few minutes ago, Hettish left without saying anything.
Alice, did you see where Hettish went?
Did I?
No, but I think we should stop Endelbaum. Because
I don't like this either.
that god is mine.
But he's
It's yours.
so powerful. We can't stop him.
I'm so sorry. Your role playing is shit this game.
I can't do
Your role
anything.
playing absolutely sucks, and it's not your fault,
No,
and it's not
he's
even my fault.
dying. You've noticed at some point.
So you're gonna decide whether or not to do something?
I'm gonna send
I don't
Fujilkus
like
at them.
this.
All right, summon Physicus.
Straight at Endelbaum's face. 12. I don't know why.
I don't think you need to roll to summon Physicus.
Yeah.
Sure, just roll to summon Physicus. That's fine. At that moment, Endelbaum backed up. Endelbaum pulls a switch here. Machines are very loud. Roll just like a something, like a concentration check to keep paying attention to what's going on. You get startled, and you probably get pretty startled too. It's a very mechanical sound because the machines spin. First, they roll to life, they rotate into place, and the various mechanical arms and tendrils lunge forward and insert themselves into Baal. There is a very loud howl of sorts. Very loud for you and you especially. Roll a notice check on this one.
20.
Perfect.
Neither of you notice,
One.
but I'm just you just don't notice. What did you roll 20?
You're like, look, a bird!
Oh, that's convenient, because you definitely notice, because the reason why the howl is so loud for you two is because it's not only coming from Baal, it's also coming from Khoshekh.
Oh, wow, okay.
I noticed if I were howling.
Yes.
How would I
so,
not notice?
Khoshekh, you are in a different sort of pain, but also probably more pain than you've been in most of your life. A violet light is starting to emerge from between the tentacles of Baal, as well as from Khoshekh.
I'm gonna roll to see if I know what's going on with Khoshekh.
If you roll like a
11.
I have
What's
spellcraft.
going
I
on?
have
with
knowledge
me?
of physical sciences.
Is this in any way...
physical sciences? Yeah, sure. This is like metaphysical sciences. You know there's something going on with Khoshekh's soul, but this is not something you've seen before
What
or
do
heard
I
about.
Say it's what, like a
You
You
purple
can't do
light
anything right now. I'm
palette?
sorry.
But what do I know?
What do you know? You know that you're in a lot of pain and you probably can't see straight. So this thing probably lasts longer than it seems like. Seems like it lasts longer than it did. And then finally, big flash, and all the light goes away, and Baal sits there twitching less lively than he was before. You are no longer in pain, but you may be like incapacitated completely right now. And Endelbaum is looking at you.
In any particular way?
You can't exactly tell. His face looks almost blank. To you, he looks surprised and almost pleased. Roll a check for telling what's going on with Khoshekh at this point. Khoshekh does not look well. Khoshekh is starting to lose all color. You are red, and you have orange glowing in your eyes.
White?
She's turning white, almost gray, really, and the color's draining from her eyes. And you recognize this because you also see the telltale signs of a little bit of erosion, that this is the sign of magic loss. You notice that the same thing is happening to the ground and to Baal. And so Endelbaum is looking up. Oh, hey! Hey, I didn't know you were here! Hello! Did you see all that?
Endelbaum, what is going on?
Oh, it's just, don't worry about it. Not a big deal. Here, come down. I want to show you
What
something.
do you mean it's not a big deal? Look at this.
Come down quick. I'll show you. I'll explain everything.
I don't
I'm gonna
think
go down to
I'm going down.
And he's like, gosh, oh shoot! She's like, oh shoot! Oh, hang on, sorry. And he runs down and he grabs a little headset off the ground and he puts it on his head. It lights up violet, and suddenly Khoshekh starts to regain something into her. But that something is a slightly different color than before, a little bit darker, a little bit bluer. Same thing with Bubbles. Bubbles is coming back. Endelbaum. Oh, I don't know how you got here, but well, I'm glad you're here right now. I'm glad you're here. Awesome. It's always good to have you around. Come on inside. I want to show you something. Endelbaum goes out near the water. He's like, okay, I'm gonna give this a shot. I'm gonna see what I can do. Endelbaum starts to move his hands, and the phlogiston starts to form and rise. And he starts making a little thing, and all of a sudden, very far in the distance, but very loud, resonating, you hear the sound, a female voice. Baal is dead. What? You notice from here, in the distance, you can see the Panopticon is now rising. You notice more. You notice that around, not where the Panopticon is, but around the sky around you, you start to see a little crackling of golden light in different areas in the sky. And another one's like, what? What is? And the voice continues, Baal is dead. The Lord of the Hells has fallen. The heavens shall retake what is theirs. The Panopticon separates and reconfigures and becomes elongated in a shape where the orb that was on top of it is now hung underneath it, like here, and then it goes back like that, and it starts to move forward at a pretty fast speed for how far away it is. Probably around that time, too, the crackling starts to expand and grow in size into similarly shaped objects all around. And Endelbaum's like, what? No. Oh my god, I can't believe this! It's like, oh, this is rich! Oh my god. Oh, this is just, They waited to this exact moment. They said, I thought they didn't even have an army. Should have known! He's upset. He stomps his foot. Roll some sense motives if you want to check. He's not covering many emotions up right now. You still don't trust him, but yeah. He's just like, we can't stay here. We're gonna get killed if we stay here.
Endelbaum, what's going on? What are we doing?
I'm mad. I'm gonna.
What is
threaten
the
him with
company
my
you
axe.
are working in charge of? What?
All that can wait.
I'm threatening him with my axe. What do I have to roll?
I'm mad
17.
at Endelbaum.
Whoa, okay. Oh, you know what? Good idea. Khoshekh, can you, oh wait, no. You probably would have no idea what to do. You can't control this. Someone has to wear it or the planet will disappear. Somewhere around this point, Hettish comes back with like a gun.
He's just having
And
fun.
Hettish, what is going on? Like, why am I changing color? Why are the angels in the sky? Oh, you, Shepherd Demon. What? Who are you? What's going on? Here. And he just takes off his thing. The violet color fades. He just goes, and Hettish doesn't really know what's going on. But Hettish puts it on, just completely confused, and all of a sudden it lights back up to the same orange that Khoshekh usually is, and Khoshekh's color starts to return to her. Okay, you know how to like do things, right? With shapes and like to make stuff, because you're gonna want to fend off the angels and maybe clear a path for us so we can get back to my hotel. And Hettish like, okay. Can I? What is going? Why can I? You're in control now. You're in charge. You'll you're in charge. So he gestures inside, but he doesn't say anything. So just use everything you know. Okay. All right, I got this. All right. And as more ships are starting to appear in the sky, Hettish creates a large blood shard, like the thing demons are made out of, tendril arm that comes out of the ocean and grabs the ship and pulls it down. And she's like, oh, this one. Okay. All right. I'm gonna summon a bunch of demons, and that should hold off the angels for now. You'll need to get across the bridge and escape. I'll see what I can do. Good luck. Nice to meet you, Mr. Endelbaum. Stay safe. And she goes back up the stairs so she can see better.
Tap Endelbaum on the shoulder.
Okay, we're running now. Everyone.
No.
Well, where's the marshal? Marshal! We have to go now. The marshal was probably in there at some point. Come on, Mr. Marshal, we have to go.
And Endelbaum.
By the way, now, we have to roll initiative because this is happening now. You can say your thing while we're doing this.
6.
19.
1.
You guys are running and escaping and not saying words. No, tell me what you want to say then while
I want
get
one
this
of
done.
those headset things.
Yes, it needs a little bit of training to use it. Hettish luckily seems to be doing pretty well. Though you don't want to have to stay here. That would be pretty droll. That's good. Dull. And while you're running, the angels definitely have initiative here. We're summoning 4 of them. I'm gonna reroll. I don't think that makes sense at this current place.
Just pick one then.
No. We have 1 Ishim. That's another Ishim. So 2 Ishims, 1 proliferator, and I guess 3 Ishim. So 3 angels similar to the ones you've seen before have spawned around here, and here. While what's her name? Hettish is trying to shoot down the ships. She also creates a very large demon here. It is a many legs, big slug creature with a little mandible mouth in the front, and it starts making let's just say imps. So it's expected. So you're running through this. Khoshekh has the highest initiative, so Khoshekh goes first.
I mean, I can't reach him.
We're running in this case, by the way. The angels don't necessarily see you. They've just been beamed down from ships.
Probably still yelling at Endelbaum. I thought
Yeah,
we could
you
ask.
Oh yeah, you can talk whenever.
Yeah, I want to ask Endelbaum, what are we trying to do? How do we... Tell me what to do.
We are trying to not be killed by angels.
I'm gonna shove Endelbaum in front of me, towards the angels, and just say fix it.
Alright, go ahead. Roll a die.
What am I rolling for?
For a strength check of some sort.
3.
It doesn't work. You try to shove him, and he's like, alright, we'll get going. And the mom starts sort of running.
Where's what's-his-face?
You haven't seen Falmir since you got on the demon and swam over here. So, you have Ishim, and Ishim can move very quickly.
Does Ray of Frost work on them?
Yeah.
I
Spells
will
work on
use
them.
that. That's what I would do.
So these 2 Ishim converge on Endelbaum, who I believe has already started to move forward because you rolled pretty high. Hang on, Endelbaum's going to try to cast something on one of the angels. Endelbaum casts a burst of violet light at an angel, and it knocks it back. And you cast Ray of Frost, what'd you roll? Just barely. Okay, roll a d3, yeah.
3.
Oh, yeah. So that badly wounded the angel. Yeah, now it's your turn.
I am going to inflict light wounds.
That's weird.
Oh, being low level sucks. Okay.
Yeah.
Roll to do that.
Yeah.
I thought you said white.
More than minor.
Oh dear, you critically failed. Technically, I should make you cast that on yourself.
I could cast Cure Light Wounds instead by accident.
Yeah, well, that would do nothing because I don't think he's taking any wounds yet. But yeah, sure. Okay.
Let's see
And
how much I heal. 1.
the angel is healed by 1, but it was full health already.
Have I made friends with
So absolutely
you
nothing
somehow? I shout, "You're welcome."
So now it's Khoshekh's turn again.
Okay, so
There's
this
an angel in
thing's
front of you.
Close
Does
enough.
the
I'm
angel
gonna
do
attack
anything? I
him.
yell,
Yeah, go ahead.
"You're welcome."
Attack it with your
How
axe.
do I attack?
Just roll.
5.
5. But plus anything. Attack bonus is 5, so 10. I don't think that's big enough. Yeah, so you swing at the demon. You either miss or hit, and it doesn't work. You probably miss, unless it's
It
less
does.
heroic. It does, yeah. Endelbaum is going to try to cast a stasis on the angel in front of you guys. No, yeah, it works. So he casts the thing, and it gets caught in violet light and is now unable to move. This angel, which took a lot of damage, I believe comes in first, so it's gonna come in. It's gonna try to cast on Khoshekh probably. Okay, so the angel, holy hell.
Holy hell, that's good.
Holy hell. The angel just barely misses you with a blast from its sword.
Do I go now?
Yes, I believe you got it.
I'll do it again on the strongest one.
Oh yeah, I gotta roll to see how much health it has. Oh, it dies.
This one dies?
This angel, the bolt of frost shoots right through its armor. Golden light spills out and the angel collapses and almost comes apart. Like it's a suit of armor that's empty. Now the demons are, I'm just gonna make them all move at once. There's 3 of them and they're gonna charge at the one in stasis because it's closest. They kill it. They basically tear it to shreds. These demons are imps, by the way. They are short, thin, with virtually no weapons and little tiny swords. They don't actually have swords probably. They have, one of their arms is just a blade. Anyway, Proliferator's gonna act. Proliferator's gonna proliferate. Proliferator's gonna proliferate. What's it gonna proliferate? Ooh, it proliferates a very large, like, crab sort of thing it spits out. It's got lots of legs. And it's very, very brightly glowing from, like, cracks inside it. Let's see, it's this turn, so I'm gonna roll maybe for one angel. So you got another one of those ones there, and a really tiny angel. It's about this big. It's a sphere. So yeah, this one's dead. This one is still here with 1 health. What do you want to do?
I want to stab it in the face.
20.
You stab it in the face, and so it's like the holy version of stabbing Sauron in the face.
Okay.
Like the metal gets all warped when its soul leaves.
Into the Witch King of Angmar.
That's what I meant. I meant the Witch King of Ragnarok. Yeah, it's very dramatic, and it like goes like, or whatever. It goes, oh no, it's the angel.
Oh, holy hell!
Holy hell!
I killed it. Haha.
I'm gonna make this sort of like a rolling shooter. I'm gonna move you without you having to decide to move because you're trying to escape. Then it'll just make it go more streamlined. Let me summon some more demons because that's gonna be happening. We got one more imp here. There's another Ishim probably further along the bridge. Shoot, another imp. All right, fine, some more imps. A lot more variety here. Ooh, nice. So spawning back probably around here is a beetle. Oh, wait, the same exact kind that you guys met. But this beetle, because it is currently fighting, it unfolds its shell and the large railgun type object comes up from under it, and it's starting to come with you along the bridge. Do some sight checks to see if you can see what's going on. Anything about what's going on.
19.
AJ sees around them at other places more angels are spawning around here, and demons are starting to emerge from the ground or come out of the ocean, and angels are coming down. Most of them look roughly the same as the ones you've been fighting. Demons are much more varied. You see in the very far distance. No, you don't see them. What you do see though is in the sky, the entire sky. Like you saw the little flashes of light that made the ships. In the entire sky is starting to light up bright. Gold.
What was the color of the light from the panopticon before?
Same color. You will note that my stories are color coded. For your convenience. There is a cherubim here and another Yishim.
I'm gonna attack.
Well, the thing about the cherubim is it's this big, and it can fly, so it might be kind of
I'm
hard.
gonna attack this one.
Yeah, that works. You take him all down to 1 point, so he's very much staggered. Light leaking out of him. His wings clipped, so he can fly as well. So that angel's going to try to attack you with its sword. The demon gets through your armor and it deals 1 damage with its holy sword. The cherubim is going to try to cast a spell on the angel. It heals the angel 3 health. Should the demons go? Yeah, they're just going to rush onto the bridge and probably attack the one with 3 health. If the demons just rush up to him, but they can't get a swing at him. Oh, I'll have the artillery shoot. The artillery shoots at the cherubim and misses. And now it's the nuts. I mean, it's Alice's. Well, it's not turn, but it's Alice to go.
Cast Acid Splash on the cherubim.
Alright, give it a shot. Yeah. Oh, nope, that works. Just barely, though. Yeah, you splash acid on the frickin' thing. Yep, you blew it up. It just dissolved. Yeah, I won't do anything. He's gonna try to just cast some sort of damage spell on that. Oh, that's gonna work. Okay, yeah, Endelbaum kills them.
Endelbaum, the angels keep coming. Where are we trying to head to? Is there a portal or something that we can get to? Is there a safe spot anywhere?
Oh, you know what I can do? Endelbaum says this. Okay, hang on. He pulls out his cell phone and he dials really fast. Come on. Trent? Yes, Trent. Okay, so can you go to my room, my hotel room? It's in a suite, so the door's open. You can just go in. I left it unlocked. In my desk, there's. So I got the group scroll, but that only works for like the 3 of us, and we have more people now. So I will need. I have some singular ones. We're gonna need. How many do we need? How many do we need? He says this while
We're going to need to find
failing to shoot an angel.
How many of us are there? Bubbles counts.
Bubbles does count in this case.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You seriously? Do we have to bring the dog?
Yes. I will hit
we
you
need
with
6. Do we have 6? Do I have 6? What do you mean you're not at the hotel? Go to the hotel, get those, and then meet us at the exit of the city. We're gonna try to meet you there. And yes, the angels are attacking. Yes. Okay. Just do that as fast as you can. Sure. Trent's like, I'm hanging up now. Trent hangs up. Endelbaum's not going to try to get his phone back because he is very busy.
I go next, right?
Let's draw the onion legs. Yes. What?
Oh, onions.
I said I go next, right? Not onion legs.
Yeah, but I'm drawing a new terrain because you've gotten to the other side of the... No, not new terrain, old terrain.
We're back on the beach.
We're back on this side of the bridge. And let's just spawn some angels in real fast.
I have 1 spell left.
I'm not summoning another purple creator.
After that, I'm useless.
Over here, you can see a demon that's like flying, just like floating. It's like a humanoid-shaped demon with sort of like a robe that's floating over here. A very thin, spindly one. Oh, similar to the one you saw with the cart, with a big head and like a staff that's kind of built into its arm. Well, 1 cherubim, an Ishim, and an Ishim. So 2 Ishim here, and a cherubim.
Is there anything close enough for me to attack?
I'm gonna game this in now to say that you can try to do some sort of running charge.
Okay, so I can run, reach it, and attack.
Just kind of do it all in one motion. I'm gonna give you a penalty for it because I don't think you have an ability, but try it if you want.
What kind of penalty?
I'll just expect higher numbers. It's not really that powerful.
Okay.
You critically failed.
I fail.
She trips.
Yeah, you try to do this and you trip, and now you are like on the ground, which is a difficult place to be during a fight. By the way, the field marshal is there, but field marshal is not fighting. Field marshal is quite scared.
What a great general.
And the mom is going to try to. He tries to cast a spell on the cherubim, it doesn't work. Not so.
Oh, Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost.
15.
Roll 4.
1.
It does 1 damage.
Okay, this is complexicated. How much does it take to send a text message?
I'm gonna let you.
I need to send 2 text messages.
Oh, if you want to send 2, you're gonna have to use your entire round, unless you want to
That's fine.
text, attack, or something.
No, I'll send 2 text messages.
Alright, send your 2 text messages. You don't have to roll anything. Oh, actually, roll something for concentration, because you're probably under 5.
18.
Alright, you got it. Yeah.
I'm very in this.
What are your text messages?
I'm sending the same dick pic from Miss Field's phone to Endelbaum's phone,
Okay.
and then from Endelbaum to Trent.
Okay.
With the message, I will reward you greatly.
Alright, that's what Nanat does instead of doing any combat whatsoever. I'm gonna let the angels go
I'll
first.
have the priority straight, you know?
I'm gonna let the cherubim has a higher dexterity, so it probably has a better initiative.
God. I
Cherubim-
don't notice that, right?
So the cherubim tries to heal this angel. It does not work. This angel charges over here and attempts to swing at Kathryn, but it misses because Khoshekh. But it misses. Let us make the Thurge do an action.
Which is the third.
The Thurge is this tiny, scrawny demon with a big head. Thurge is going to try to cast a spell. Yeah, it works. The Thurge summons from behind it a stream of phlogiston that lands on this angel and dissolves it.
Oh, you could do that.
So Khoshekh, it's your turn to
How
try to
about-
get up next. You can get up, but I don't think you can't attack this turn at least.
Then I'm gonna move.
That angel, I think, goes now. Oh no, now it goes first. Now it goes before the angel. Yeah, because the angels showed up like. You roll a critical fail, whatever you were doing. What were you gonna do? What were you doing?
I was gonna try to attack
What are you doing?
the demon. The angel,
The angel.
sorry.
You accidentally attacked a demon.
You could accidentally attack Khoshekh.
No. I'm just gonna also fall down.
Alright, fine, you fall down too.
Choose your.
The angel was what was going to do. It was going to attack. Who's in front here? It's going to try to attack on the bomb. It works, and it's going to do. It just does 1 damage. It hits him and cuts him a little bit. Now the demon goes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That was really good. Oh, he kills it. The cherubim is still alive, but the demons, the angels are gone. More demons are spawning behind you. As you get to the end of the bridge, you see. Okay. So here's Palmer. I was like, "Hey guys, what's going on?"
You're going to
Palmer, get over here.
Palmer, we found it.
So, roll some dice to see if you can see this coming. You see this coming from really far away. Khoshekh sees in the distance a smaller ship. It's got 4 wings, like bird wings, and it's keeping them sort of out, and it's a dark gray. Okay, more like a silver. Oh, you don't need to roll knowledge check. Yeah, you know this is an Elohim. So there's aren't very many kinds of angels. There's the standard angel, there's the spherical ones. The Benohim are really the only other ones you'll see. The Elohim are the ships. Malachim, Seraphim, Hashmalim, all tell you about when you
So
see
the Panopticon turned
Elohim,
into an Elohim?
The Panopticon is an Elohim. You don't need
Was
to
it
know this right
imprisoned?
now,
Is that
but
what it is?
all angels have 2 forms roughly that they can transform between,
Okay.
just because they're made of metal and they can shift around. Are you going to try to get across the bridge? What do you want to do? You want to get across the bridge before it comes down, or you want to try to prepare? What are you going to do to prepare for this angel?
I'm running. I'm just running.
All right, you
off
guys
the
run.
bridge.
Roll some dice to see how far you can run real fast. 19. So you guys all run. You're a little bit behind.
I'm not that far behind.
You're a little far behind, but you're also with the field marshal because he's cracked. So probably right around this pole is not there. Here, the ship, you see it now with its 4 wings, reconfigures and lands down on the ground with a giant thud. It is 4 legs, very large forearms, and a similar head, no wings, and it has a very large hammer in one hand. It lands, and it faces itself toward you, and it says, "The heavens have deemed this place." Something. He says something dumb. You know, he's an angel. What is he gonna say? You know what he's gonna say?
Despicable.
Yes. Cease resistance. The heavens have claimed this land in the name of Arcos. He doesn't attack you right away. He's polite.
Edelbaum, what do we do?
I'm running. You're running.
Yes. Okay.
All right, you guys are all running kind of well, but he's about to start to take a swing at you here because you guys are still a little bit behind. Ooh, dear. Makes a very good swing. You, it's the same swing, so you and the other guy take 3 damage.
Field Marshal.
Field Marshal. You get hit with a giant hammer. You fly back a little. It's like, ow, giant hammer. That's not good. At that moment, Falmir's like, all right, hold on, everyone. He runs in. He casts something. He casts an Entangling Roots thing. So
Yeah.
from him, because there's no ground, tiny roots come up and they start kind of slowing and constricting him. And he's like, I think I can do this. You guys run.
Okay.
Does Falmer have anything in his pockets?
One more thing. So the guards that were there, as you run, they've moved over a little bit, and they're fighting off some demons. Falmir is fighting off the giant Benohim, And as you run, Endelbaum snaps his fingers, and the two guards go like this. And they suddenly look very confused.
Endelbaum, what did you do? Why'd you do that?
He's controlling them.
Endelbaum just doesn't answer. Let's just roll for one more thing, see if anything else happens. There's another angel. Let's roll die. You guys, you can just run past the angel. Let's see if it hits you while you run past it. So you get past that.
Cleans off some of my wet hair.
And so you're running, and you run up to the gates of the city. There's this big, like, where the road comes out, the little city walls. It is Rebel. Sorry, I forgot the name. You see in the distance, Fishman.
Trent!
And he's like, I got the things.
Another dick pic.
And then, before you can get to him though, wait, actually, I need to reconfigure this slightly. You don't see him quite yet.
Oh, Trent.
Out in the open.
Is Trent named after Buddhist studies Trent?
No, I didn't know Buddhist studies Trent.
That's all I
Do you want to know Trent's last name though?
No, I
Yes.
imagine
Save you know
a
Trent's
little
last name?
bit like
His
that.
last name is Bentham.
French pencil.
Yep. Up in the sky above you, the bright. Roll some sight checks. You'll probably all see this though.
One.
You saw it earlier though.
Okay.
You're the only one who noticed this before.
17.
You notice a distinct spoked pattern appearing in the sky, sort of like a giant, very intricate wheel. You see there's a big thing in the sky. You might know what it is though, because you probably know
It's the Wheel of Dharma.
It's the Wheel of Dharma. Here there are several, like many Ishim,
What's up?
and a couple cherubim, and then like a giant Carnifex demon, like two of them, and they're like fighting like really intense fight right in front of the door. One of the Carnifex demons barely like grazes your head as you try to run. Like maybe you can try to run under it. I'll roll one more time. This is dangerous. It didn't work. Yeah, you guys go. You run in here, and once you get here, you kind of hide out of the way because there's paladins marching this way, and there's angels coming in here, and there's demons starting to pour through. You kind of duck out of the way into this side alley. You're kind of rushed by the field marshal. The field marshal, once he's in, he's like, "Okay, Endelbaum, what the hell is this? What is going on? This is not anything like what you told me was going to happen." And Endelbaum is like, "Okay, calm down. This is a win. This is a win for us. This is a big win. What are you talking about? You told me that we could have the power of the gods, and you just gave it to that demon over there." Yes, I know. We didn't get exactly what we wanted, but think about it. This is great because now the angels have attacked unprovoked. Thank you. Imagine that happened in the game. They've broken their treaty. This is aggression. The Paladin Order will never stand on the same feet again. This is great news for the military. This is great news for us.
How distracted is Endelbaum right now?
I'll roll. You roll. We'll see what happens.
4.
Yeah, I rolled higher. I rolled at 5.
I'm going to do sense motive to see how distracted he is, and add 7, so I'm at 11.
He's not very distracted.
Okay.
He knows what's going on. He stopped. There are no more people fighting him at the time.
Okay, I'm going to try to hand him his phone back.
He doesn't notice it. He's talking to this guy. Where'd he go, by the way? Where did Endelbaum go? Here he is.
Seize her chance!
I'm going to seize my chance.
What are you doing?
He's distracted, right? He doesn't see me.
Oh, yeah, now he's distracted. Seize your chance.
8 plus my
Oh, he critically failed. What are you doing?
I want to see what's in his pockets.
Alright, look at his pockets.
What's in his pockets?
His pockets are full of a fine metallic powder like magnetic dust.
Okay, I'm going to take some and put the phone back in.
Are you gonna put the magnetic dust in your pockets?
Yes.
Okay, just be aware, it gets around. It's messy.
Okay.
The field marshal's very much fed up. He's like, "Okay, that does it. That's enough. We're going back, and you are going to have to answer for what you've done today." He's like, "Really? Is that what we're doing? Is that really what's gonna happen? I trusted you. I let you in on secrets that I was very much a debatable question as to to do this, and you've given me nothing. You have to explain. We're going back. We're going to sell this." Oh, okay. I mean, that's fine. That's the way you could do it. I mean, sure. I mean, we could have worked together. We could have done that. That would have been beneficial. But I understand. You decided that we had to part sort of ways, and we went back. But unfortunately, on the way back to finding our portals, we were attacked by a rampaging demon and died. He looks at Khoshekh.
I'm just standing there.
He looks at you again. The field marshal now is very, very like surprised and shaken. Khoshekh,
What?
go.
No.
Khoshekh,
No.
Khoshekh, for God's sake, what do you think I pay you for? Khoshekh!
You didn't pay me to kill people?
Oh, she's so thick. Please, Khoshekh, just do your job. The field marshal has drawn a pistol, just a regular old pistol, and he's pointing it at Khoshekh, and like the two of them as best he can.
He has
He's
a
like,
gun pointed at me.
"Oh, step back. For God's sake, Khoshekh, you're a demon. It'll
shouldn't
barely
be.
hurt. It'll barely hurt.
What do you mean it's barely hurt?
Khoshekh.
Those things hurt. I know from experience.
Fine. I have to do everything myself. He walks away outside. The field marshal has his gun still pointed at you.
You can move that.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna find that fish guy. We're gonna get those portals. We're going back, and you all We're gonna just stay quiet and not do anything until I get you to the authorities. Okay? Roll some dice. There's a bright purple flash from outside the door.
Do I know anything?
Mr. Field Marshal, I think you're going to die.
Come on. He motions. He comes out here.
I'm gonna sense motive on that guy.
He plans to arrest you. You can tell. He's not very subtle.
Is he still pointing a pistol at us?
Basically, as best he can, all of you.
Can I cut his arm off?
Give it a shot.
Well,
Remember, he's got a pistol. Yeah, you cut his arm off. He's like, he's like, I don't know. He's got his arm cut off. He's like, I got an arm. I don't want to do it. Anyway, he's got his arm cut off.
he's freaking
He
out.
falls down to the ground. How much of his arm, by the way?
I was thinking just this much.
Yeah, enough to cut the gun off.
Yeah.
So
Showing
he's
that
like
you know
freaked
how
out
to
and
feel.
panting. He
Yeah.
is not very strong. And you do want to do anything in the short period of time?
How hungry
I'm in
is-
shock. I didn't expect that.
How hungry is Bubbles?
Bubbles is very hungry.
Bubbles is gonna start eating this man.
Eating
All
the
right.
arm. That's
I don't
on
know
the
if
ground.
Bubbles-
the
right?
arm, yeah. The
Bubbles will
arm
start
on
eating the arm. Okay, are you
Yeah.
gonna? Is Khoshekh gonna do anything?
I'm gonna attack this guy. Like,
I'm gonna take his pistol.
Where's Endaball now?
And the bomb is not here yet.
we
But
already-
Khoshek's gonna attack.
we
first.
already started killing this guy, so we might as well finish it.
Roll. Go
Is that
ahead.
what you're
20.
saying?
Oh yeah. Okay, you get double damage here.
Triple.
Roll your damage die. Triple damage? Holy hell. Okay, roll. How we doing?
9
You.
times 3.
Any particular way you wish to kill this man because you killed him?
Lots of blood, heads off.
I would recommend straight down the middle.
Yes.
Okay.
That sounds good.
You cut him in half. At that moment, Endelbaum comes back with a very large sword, an angel sword. He's like, ah, perfect. He throws it down.
Wait,
It took you
can
that
I have that?
If you can lift it, go ahead.
I'm trying to lift it.
And then now that I've done that scene,
I'm not doing it.
it's real heavy. It's like really heavy.
Yeah,
You can see him struggling when he was carrying it. He's very happy to look up. Is anyone else here? Oh, the field marshal's
Why
dead.
did you do that? Why did this happen? You didn't want to kill him, and then the moment he left, you killed him.
Because she's just a dick. That's why.
Alice,
But Alice started
is
it.
laughing her head off.
Who's the white one?
That's Alice.
No,
No,
that's clear.
who's the white one?
I don't know.
What?
I'm
Nobody.
getting rid of it.
Nobody.
Again, there's too many people. That's Trent over here. So Trent's back. He's like, I got the portals. It's like, oh no, what happened? And the mom's like, don't worry about it. Come on.
There was an
He gives you guys portals. All right, let's go back.
Okay, let's go. I want to get out of here.
Before we travel, right
Yeah.
before I hit the button or whatever to make myself disappear, I look at Trent and I say, my father says he's going to reward you. I disappear. Or whatever.
Trent is
You
having a
didn't
bad
search his
day.
pockets.
Not as bad as his days from the past, but it's still bad.
He actually did it right this time. He didn't mess up.
You're back. These are special portals. This will take you to Endelbaum's office. So you are like right out, the same old room, the desk. I'm gonna roll to see whether or not one of you accidentally ends up on the table. No, you're good. So you're all back here. Whew. Oh wow. Endelbaum's like, oh, that was amazing. That was great. Okay. Awesome. We've not exactly what I expected to happen, but we made a lot of progress. All right. So, what are you guys doing? We got all sorts of things we got to do. We've got to
Explain
go
yourself.
places.
And
We've gotta-
about progress on what? You told us we were just gonna go to this dwarven cave.
Oh yes, you can go to the dwarven.
No, I don't want to go. You told us that we were
Plus-
going to go
plus
there, that
we
we had to go
lost.
there. What is with this hell stuff and this heaven and why?
Well, I mean,
why-
I didn't know you were going to show up
killed-
to heaven.
You killed the god of
Well,
hell?
I didn't kill. If I had killed the god, the world would be dissolving right now. It's not. The god is.
Also,
He's fine.
What
Roll
is
sense
your
motive on
company?
that.
What is the Waijun Corporation? What does it do? What are you doing? Who are you?
19,
and the one is
16.
critical fail.
16 on sense
Always
motive.
do this. It's always Milton who does this.
What do you mean
Every
always?
time. I mean, I just wish you could just go with it for a little bit. Just keep, like for a few months. Just stay on.
It hasn't been that long.
All
so
right, fine.
What are you talking about?
We'll go again. He snaps his fingers. Your heads jerk back.
Hi.
That's the end of this episode.